Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We are here at the corporate headquarters of Edison Nation holding the auditions, holding the presentations for this season of Everyday Edisons, Season 5. So we're very happy that you've joined us live here in Charlotte, and I am with Tim Repp. Tim Repp, where are you from and what do you do there?
I'm from New Hartford, Connecticut. I'm a product design consultant. Yeah.
That helps when you're designing and inventing.
Yes, it does.
So tell me where you got your inspiration. You can't tell us what the product is, but where did you get your inspiration and where do you see it going?
Well, I think the inspiration came from just people traveling and needing access to storage, that kind of thing. And I see it going just about anywhere. As far as retail avenues, it could be seen in just about any store.
How cool is that?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a product for everyone in any store.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. And so are our viewers, but we can't tell you because that's a secret. We have 25 inventors who are vying for the role of 10 Everyday Edison slots for this season. Right. What would it mean to you to be on Everyday Edisons?
Yeah, it would be fantastic. I mean, the value of Everyday Edisons for someone like me is incredible. It's one thing to come up with an idea, but to take it to the next level, I mean, that's fantastic. And Everyday Edisons, they do everything that I don't.
So how long have you been a member of Everyday Edisons or Edison Nation, and what have you learned? What's some of the most important lessons that you've learned by being part of the Edison Nation family?
I've only been a member for about a year, but just in being here and being on the forums the last few weeks, I've met a lot of really interesting people who are fun and have some great advice, and I just like the community of it.
Last night was one of those nights where we all got together and you got to meet your fellow inventors. I think you probably knew some of them in advance, but you met some new friends last night.
I did, yeah. Yeah, it was people who had sort of a common bond, and we had some great conversations and just talked about different backgrounds and where we're from, that kind of thing, yeah.
Our audience is made up of primarily inventors or would-be inventors, and they are very eager to learn the lessons that you're learning. So what are some of the ways besides Edison Nation where they can collaborate with other inventors and connect, be inspired by other inventors?
I don't really know the answer to that, other than getting out there and meeting people at design firms and sort of getting any tours that you might be able to get into and see how they work. There are all sorts of other sites online that develop products and have this new social way of creating things that I think is it's amazing. It's changed the whole landscape of product design from when I started, where it was always a company you went to and it was always a company you're with. Now it can be just you and Edison Nation.
And I think that the having proprietary information and feeling safe about sharing your ideas or sharing your prototypes or whatever seems to be more protected, and you feel more secure when you're with a group like Edison Nation.
Yes, absolutely. Because I've filed a few patents before, and it's one thing to actually get a patent, but to defend a patent is a whole another world for someone who's an individual. And to have that backing behind you of someone like Edison Nation is just, it's a godsend, really.
What about acquiring patents? Where did you learn how to apply for a patent?
Kind of on my own. I've done quite a few products on my own and gone through the provisional process, but I've also worked with patent attorneys. I've done some patent drawing and just sort of learned the process that way. Yeah.
So if you had some advice to give to your fellow inventors who are watching, what would you give them?
Oh, well, let's see. I would say, as far as patenting, certainly before you show anyone what you're working on, to get a provisional patent. They're not expensive, and they're not really hard to do. And other than that, you know, just get out there and show it to as many people as you want. I've never had a problem showing something with a provisional patent to anybody and having them steal it or anything. It's never happened, and I've shown a lot of products around.
And if anyone is watching who is not yet a member of Edison Nation, how would you encourage them to do so?
It's what's the downside, really? Just the you know, you get, when you're on Everyday Edison, you don't really pay that much per month. It's like $9.99, and you get all of the support. You get the community, and they take care of that part of the project that is overwhelming for individual inventors. So, you know, there's no downside for me.
Well, good luck to you, Tim. I hope to see you later today when we're going to have another reception. So have fun today, and welcome to Charlotte.
Thank you very much.
Okay.